Tonight on Middle Tennessee News, a Laverne woman jailed after the death of an infant.
We break down the Blue Raiders women's basketball team taking their first loss of the year.
And how the TBI is asking for the state's help to stomp out cartels in Tennessee. All that, plus your local weather and more, right here on Middle Tennessee News.
Good evening and welcome to Middle Tennessee News. I'm Willie Failer.
And I'm Emma Pickett, joined by Bailey Lowe for MTN Weather and Braden Blackwell from the MTN Sports Den. A Laverne woman was sentenced to 12 years in jail after the death of an infant in 2023. Cheryl L. Bodley was found guilty of first-degree murder charges and 2 counts of aggravated child abuse. Bodley gave investigators inconsistent stories, saying that the infant choked while she was feeding him. Another story she told investigators was that the infant was sleeping on her bed and that she fell asleep, and when she woke up, the infant was not breathing. The infant was taken to the hospital and pronounced dead due to acute methamphetamine intoxication. Detectives requested a drug test for Bodley, and she tested positive for an opioid painkiller during the investigation. Bodley has to serve the full 12-year sentence before being eligible for release.
A home in the Midway community in DeKalb County was destroyed by a fire Monday night. Around 5 p.m., the DeKalb County Fire Department was dispatched to a residential fire on Petty Road in the county. They were able to save a pickup truck parked near the home, but the house was destroyed. No one was home at the time of the incident, as the occupants had been out of town for over a month. The DeKalb County Fire Department's Main, Midway, Four Seasons, and Johnson's Chapel stations all responded to the fire. The Emergency Medical Services and the Sheriff's Department from DeKalb County also assisted at the scene. The cause of the fire is currently unknown.
Early Tuesday morning, Murfreesboro police responded to the area of Manson Crossing Drive and Cedar Glades Drive after a resident found a toddler walking alone in the roadway. The young child was wearing only a diaper and a sweater in 27-degree weather and was evaluated by Murfreesboro police. Officers tracked down the child's residence within the Panther Creek apartments and learned the mother was in the bathroom when the child wandered out an unlocked door. The incident is being treated as accidental, and the child has been safely returned to the mother. And the matter is now referred to the Tennessee Department of Child Services for a follow-up.
A man wanted on multiple domestic-related charges has been added to the Metro Nashville Police Department's list of most wanted fugitives. According to Metro detectives, fugitives featured on the list are often considered to be some of the most violent offenders in the city. Since the list was launched in 2022, more than 200 people have been apprehended by law enforcement, including those captured out of county or out of state. As of late October, there have been around 51 arrests of people featured on the list, compared to 68 this time last year. And now we're going to send things over to the MTN Weather Center, where Bailey Lowe is going to give us an update on the rising temperatures in the Midstate. Bailey?
Thanks, Billy. We are seeing a good mix of crisp mornings here in Murfreesboro, mild in the afternoons, and despite it snowing a bit for the first few days this week, it seemed like the warm weather is not quite done yet in Middle Tennessee. Right now, in Murfreesboro and Mount Juliet, the high for the day are sitting around the lower 60s. In Manchester and Shelbyville, it will be mostly the same, with temperatures staying in the mid to lower 60s. The surrounding areas of coverage are also experiencing cool mornings with a high around the lower 60s. Coming up later, I will give you a look at tonight's forecast and how far temperatures are expected to drop. But now back to Willie and Emma at the desk.
Thanks, Bailey. Still to come, we're going to get an update on SNAP benefits in Tennessee and how you may be able to see the northern lights tonight. All that and more right here on Middle Tennessee News.
Hey, it's Chris Jansen, and you're watching Middle Tennessee News.
Okay, Adam, let's get a quick mic check.
Yeah, sure. Blue Raider Extra Point is live at the Hall of Fame.
Hey, you and Dylan are gonna be on camera too this week, all right?
All right, got it.
Lightning! Hey, Lightning! You can come watch us.
Oh, is that lightning?
Hey, even better, why don't you come join us?
Oh, hey, Lightning, what's up? Better yet, you can take Noah's spot.
The new host of Blue Raider Extra Point, the one, the only Lightning.
We do it. The stars come to Middle Tennessee State University. and students come here to become stars, no matter what they pursue. We're the only college of media and entertainment in the world, just outside the heart of Nashville.
Look, mic check, 1, 2, everybody listen. When you do it like this, ain't no competition. I'm talking B.I.G., VIP. Treat them like a front row seat and make them pay attention. If I shoot for the 3, then I ain't never missing. Cranking up the degrees like I was in the kitchen. Can't lose, got too much to prove. And when you do it all, it get too hard to do it.
Our curriculum and facilities are cutting edge, and our relationships with industry leaders give students an edge over the competition. Check it out. You can get real-world experience with degrees in recording industry, media arts, journalism and strategic media, and more. Media and entertainment at Middle Tennessee State University.
I help people.
I create music.
I shape the future.
I am an entrepreneur.
I inspire people with more than words.
I ride forward.
The sky is not my limit.
Find your blue at MTSU.
Hi, I'm Tennis Sandgren, and you're watching MTN Sports.
Oh, you all right? Say hi to Becca for me.
Hey, Greg. Thanks for the extra delivery this week.
Welcome back to Middle Tennessee News. A grand jury has indicted a man on several accounts of aggravated assault and reckless endangerment after a crash in April of this year that left 5 people, including a baby, injured. 34-year-old Matthew Delk was driving along Highway 99 when he crossed into oncoming traffic and hit a Toyota Highlander head-on. The collision caused the Highlander to spin into a Cadillac Escalade, according to investigators from the Murfreesboro Police Department's Fatal Accident Crash Team. The Murfreesboro Fire Rescue Department cut the driver of the Highlander from the car, and a witness reportedly freed her baby from the car before emergency services arrived. The MPD arrested Delk Friday after serving him with a sealed indictment charging him with 2 counts of aggravated assault and 2 counts of reckless endangerment. Delk left the Rutherford County Adult Detention Center on a $15,000 bond and is scheduled to appear in court on December 4th.
Rutherford County Mayor Joe Carr has been injured during a horse training incident. Mayor Carr sustained injuries while training horses with his son at Las Casas Farm. The county said Carr was taken to a Murfreesboro hospital before he was transferred to Vanderbilt University Medical Center. The mayor is receiving treatment for 9 broken ribs, a lacerated liver, and a partially collapsed lung. Further information on Carr's medical condition have not been released.
A former DeKalb County Sheriff's Department court officer has been indicted for the statutory rape of a 17-year-old girl by a DeKalb County grand jury. Harley Dakota Lawrence, a 31-year-old, has been arrested and is currently being held on a $10,000 bond. The incident has spanned between August 4th of 2024 to February 19th of 2025. The indictment alleged that Lawrence broke state law by unlawfully and intentionally, knowingly, or recklessly sexually penetrating the victim. Lawrence was suspended without pay on the 19th of February of this year and resigned on the 27th. Lawrence is also a former Smithville and Alexandria police officer. Lawrence is scheduled to appear in DeKalb County Criminal Court for arraignment on December 9th.
The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation is asking lawmakers for more help in fighting cartels. The TBI told lawmakers that the cartels have been shifting gears. Cartels are now sending drugs through the mail due to tightened security at the southern border. The concern is the effect the drug delivery system is having on Tennessee communities. Now, the TBI is asking Governor Bill Lee for more than $3 million to establish 13 new staffing positions. These new employees would increase TBI presence at shipping hubs to stop packages before they enter Tennessee communities. The TBI's proposal has to be approved by the Tennessee General Assembly before it can be added to next year's budget.
Tennesseans receiving SNAP benefits should see the November benefits rolling out soon. The Tennessee Department of Human Services announced earlier today that the department is beginning to process partial SNAP payments. The United States Department of Agriculture, Food, and Nutrition Service ordered the TDHS to issue 65% of this month's benefits. SNAP customers scheduled to receive the benefits between November 1st and 12th will begin to see them today. Recipients scheduled to see their SNAP benefits after the 12th will receive partial payments on their regularly scheduled date.
Plan to delay building in Mount Juliet gets denied. Scott Hefner, who is a District 3 commissioner, had the idea of halting the construction of high-density multifamily units. He wants to stop all building construction until the Tennessee Department of Transportation has confirmed timelines for things such as road projects and sewer upgrades. When the Board of Commissioners meeting started this past Monday, Hefner started the meeting and he did not get a second by any other board member. The mayor, James Maines, says that there will still be traffic regardless if they stop building or not. The city commissioners will continue to support the build of new apartments and townhomes in the city.
MTSU's True Blue Tour has been making its way across the state, bringing the university to communities across the region. One of the most recent stops was in Nashville, where MTSU President Sidney A. McPhee awarded more than $11,000 in scholarships to prospective students. These free events give high school seniors and transfer students, as well as their families, a chance to speak directly with McPhee, academic deans, and key support staff while exploring academic programs and start picturing their future as Blue Raiders.
This event's really important because I come into it with kind of a list of questions that I'm going to need to ask certain people that have the answers I'm looking for. And I mean, they cover the admissions, they cover the housing, they cover the financials, and then they also, every department brings their like representative. And so I get to go to the business department, I get to ask them the questions I have specific to them, and I get the answers that help me, line up my future goals with the school. And so it's a really big just information load that I get to walk away from, and I feel really, just connected to the school. I feel like people care. I feel like I'm going to be set to go into that school year.
The tour returned home yesterday with a major stop on campus. The final stop of the year will be in Williamson County tomorrow. If you want to register for the Williamson County stop, RSVP on the school's website, or walk-ups are also welcome.
MTSU's Department of Theater and Dance is hosting their annual fall concert. The fall concert will showcase the original choreographic work of students, faculty, and guest artists for 3 nights, starting Thursday the 20th until Saturday the 22nd. The concert is being held at MTSU's Tucker Theater, starting at 7:30 for all 3 shows. The pre-professional dance company will feature choreography exploring themes of transformation, resilience, and community.
Tuesday night, the National Weather Service's Prediction Center reported a strong solar flare that sparked a severe level storm watch for the whole planet. The geomagnetic storm gave half the planet the chance to see the northern lights, a stunning array of colors peaking tonight and tomorrow night. The lights are best viewed midnight through dawn and may be best photographed through long exposure pictures. The lights should be visible for nearly every state, excluding Louisiana, Florida, and Hawaii. Clouds could impact scattered parts of the country, however. Now we're going to send it over to Bailey once again in the Weather Center. Bailey, what are the lows going to feel like tonight?
Hi, I'm Bailey Lowe with your lows for today. Happy Wednesday here in Murfreesboro, and those lights are going to be really pretty tonight, so y'all better get looking for them. Getting ready here for chilly weather. The low for today in Murfreesboro is hitting around 37 degrees with clear skies. For those out in Manchester, Shelbyville, and McMinnville, we are looking at temperatures just under 70 degrees with clear skies for the remainder of the week. Anyone starting to prepare for Thanksgiving or even starting holiday shopping should take advantage of the warm days ahead. Woodbury, Mount Juliet, and Smithville are sitting about the same. Thankfully, we've got some clear skies and some last few days of warmth weather before we get into the cold weather later in November and even in December. Make sure to go out and enjoy the sunshine while it lasts and enjoy the cooler weather this evening. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Bailey. And when we return, we're going to send it back to Bailey, who will have your full 5-day forecast, and then Braden Blackwell in the MTN Sports Center with a recap of all things Blue Raider athletics. Don't go anywhere.
Hey, it's Chris Jansen, and you're watching Middle Tennessee News.
Okay, Adam, let's get a quick mic check.
Yeah, sure. Blue Raider Extra Point is live at the Hall of Fame.
Hey, you and Dylan are gonna be on camera 2 this week, all right?
All right, got it.
Lightning, hey, Lightning, you can come watch us.
Oh, is that lightning?
Hey, even better, why don't you come join us?
Oh, hey, Lightning, what's up?
Better yet, you can take Noah's spot.
The new host of Blue Raider Extra Point, the one, the only Lightning.
We do it. The stars come to Middle Tennessee State University. And students come here to become stars, no matter what they pursue. We do it all. We're the only college of media and entertainment in the world, just outside the heart of Nashville.
Look, mic check 1, 2, everybody listen. When you do it like this, ain't no competition. I'm talking B.I.G., VIP. Treat them like a front row seat and make them pay attention. If I shoot for the 3, then I ain't never missing. Cranking up the degrees like I was in the kitchen. Can't lose, got too much to prove. And when you do it all, it get too hard to do it.
Our curriculum and facilities are cutting edge. And our relationships with industry leaders give students an edge over the competition. Check it out. You can get real-world experience with degrees in recording industry, media arts, journalism and strategic media, and more. Media and entertainment at Middle Tennessee State University.
I help people.
I create music. I shape the future.
I am an entrepreneur.
I inspire people with more than words.
I ride forward.
The sky is not my limit.
Find your blue at MTSU.
Hi, I'm Tennis Sandgren, and you're watching MTN Sports.
Oh, you all right? Say hi to Becca for me.
Hey, Greg. Thanks for the extra delivery this week.
Welcome back to Middle Tennessee News, where it's been pretty unseasonably warm this time in November. I was able to break the shorts out today. And Bailey, is that going to continue through the rest of the week?
I think so, Willie. Thank you, Willie, and we are back to our weather. We have some sunny, warm days, which is quite unusual for November, but then again, we are in Tennessee. Thursday during the day, we are looking at a high of 67 degrees and a low of 39 degrees into the night. There is a 9% chance of precipitation, and the UV's high for the day is 3%. And the humidity on Tuesday will be 57%, and the temperature should feel around 66 degrees. Friday, we are looking at a high of 72 degrees, and it is going to be sunny this day, but we will have a few afternoon clouds and a low of 54 degrees. The chance of precipitation is 5% on this day, with a humidity of 59%. The UV for the day will also be 3% on Friday, so make sure you spend quality time outside. Saturday, we are looking at mostly sunny skies like most days this week, with a few clouds making an appearance. The high of the day will be 75 degrees, and the low of the day will be 58 degrees. Make sure you pack a jacket for those later nights you have this week. And there is only a 6% chance of rain on Saturday, with winds ranging from 10 to 20 miles per hour. Sunday, we are looking at lower temperatures to end off the sunny week. But overall, it's a perfect way to end the week with a high of 65 degrees and a low of 40 degrees later in the day. Sunday is the lowest chance of precipitation other than today, sitting at 4%. Overall, the conditions will be warm in the middle of the day, a bit cooler at night, and comfortable weather to enjoy on MTSU's campus. No significant rain, too severe in sight, but mornings will be warmer and the evenings will be a little bit cooler. It's a great week for outdoor activities in Middle Tennessee, but for now, enjoy the sunshine, stay hydrated, and make the most of this lovely week and weekend we have. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Bailey, and stay tuned to Middle Tennessee News, because up next we'll have Braden Blackwell for an update with MTSU basketball hitting the road for the first time this season and the 100 Miles of Hate rivalry on its biggest stage.
Hey, it's Chris Jansen, and you're watching Middle Tennessee News.
Okay, Adam, let's get a quick mic check.
Yeah, sure. Blue Raider Extra Point is live at the Hall of Fame.
Hey, you and Dylan are gonna be on camera 2 this week, all right?
All right, got it.
Lightning! Hey, Lightning! You can come watch us?
Oh, is that lightning?
Hey, even better, why don't you come join us?
Oh, hey, Lightning, what's up?
Better yet, you can take Noah's spot.
The new host of Blue Raider Extra Point, the one, the only Lightning.
The stars come to Middle Tennessee State University, and students come here to become stars no matter what they pursue. We're the only college of media and entertainment in the world, just outside the heart of Nashville.
Look, mic check, 1, 2, everybody listen. When you do it like this, ain't no competition. I'm talking B.I.G., VIP. Treat them like a front row seat and make them pay attention. If I shoot for the 3, then I ain't never missing. Cranking up the degrees like I was in the kitchen. Can't lose, got too much to prove. And when you do it all, it get too hard to do it.
Our curriculum and facilities are cutting edge, and our relationships with industry leaders give students an edge over the competition. Check it out! You can get real-world experience with degrees in recording industry, media arts, journalism and strategic media, and more. Media and entertainment at Middle Tennessee State University.
I help people.
I create music.
I shape the future.
I am an entrepreneur.
I inspire people with more than words.
I ride forward.
The sky is not my limit.
Find your blue at MTSU.
Hi, I'm Tennis Sandgren, and you're watching MTN Sports.
Oh, you all right? Say hi to Becca for me.
Hey, Greg. Thanks for the extra delivery this week.
Welcome into the MTN Sports Den. I'm Braden Blackwell. College hoops is in full swing at this time of year, and women's basketball dropped their first game of the season, losing to Tennessee Tech 63-54 in Cookeville. Blue Raiders freshman guard Yuhan Lin finished with a team-high 17 points. Middle Tennessee struggled with the turnover battle, giving up possession 19 times as they dropped to 2-1. Men's basketball hits the road to take on Evansville tonight after coming off of a huge win against Webster. Last year, Middle Tennessee beat out the Purple Aces as they escaped by 80-63. MTSU is currently undefeated, while Evansville is 2-1 coming off of a big win against Oakland City. Tip-off is set for 7 tonight at the Ford Center in Indiana. Blue Raider football travels to Western Kentucky for the 100 Miles of Hate rivalry. The Blue Raiders are currently buried in a 6-game losing streak after dropping another Conference USA matchup against Florida International. Western Kentucky enters this matchup 7-2 and sits at 3rd place in the conference. Western Kentucky is fresh off a bye week with Conference USA's 2nd-ranked passing offense looking to feast on the Middle Tennessee's 7th-ranked passing defense. Last season, the Blue Raiders were boat raced by the Hilltoppers 49-21. Western leads the rivalry all time at 38-35 with 1 tie in the mix, with MTSU last winning in 2018. Coming into this matchup, the Blue Raiders are still searching for their first Conference USA win of the season and their first win since Nevada, where they beat the Wolfpack 14-13. Western Kentucky is coming off of a big win against the New Mexico State Aggies 35-16. Whether it be an avalanche of turnovers or squandered red zone possessions, the Blue Raiders have been able to get out of their own way, something that head coach Derek Mason knows must change if they want to snap their losing streak and upset Western Kentucky.
Again, this game didn't go the way we wanted it to go. We'll take some learning lessons from this game like we got to take from others, but I still believe this group isn't far, man. We just got to make sure we take care of the ball because tonight, way too many turnovers and like for us, we have to get some explosive plays. I was glad to see the last one, but you got to have some explosive plays and not just methodical scores.
Middle Tennessee State University's Emergency Operations Manager, Francina K. Jernigan, is among names for Tennessee Titans Fan of the Year. Kay has been a fan of the NFL and is a longtime season ticket member. Football for Kay's family is a custom. Kay and her late father, Joe Frank Jernigan, attended every Titans home game they could. Even after her father's passing, Kay keeps up with the custom of attending NFL games with her family and friends, even traveling to away games to support the Titans. Kay is now running for National NFL Fan of the Year, which will be announced during the Super Bowl in February. You can cast your vote for the NFL Fan of the Year by visiting the NFL's official website and looking for the Fan of the Year tab. MTN sports reporter Abby Barber got the chance to get an inside look at how one player is using a setback to propel herself forward. Abby?
Volleyball has always been about perseverance for Marie Lowell, a senior here at Middle Tennessee State University. But what few have failed to realize is how much strength, training, and endurance that really took for her.
Meet Marie Lowell. A dedicated lifetime athlete has faced many setbacks as a female athlete. The defensive specialist has encountered the most detrimental injury any athlete could face, not only once, but twice.
I was a senior in high school, so I was committed to MTSU in January of 2022, and then I tore my ACL in April of 2022. Because my first injury was a meniscus tear and an ACL tear. And then my second one was just an ACL tear.
Her resilience was strengthened by the support of her teammates and the guidance of head coach Alexa Keckler.
She's been, just adamant that she was going to get back here. She wanted that. She put the time and the effort. I mean, you tear your ACL once, it's one thing, but to then have it happen again and you have to overcome that and just wow, you just did all this work and then you have to do it again. It could be pretty daunting. Volleyball's really impacted her, and being a part of a team is so important that it was worth all of the fight and the drive and the endless hours of rehab. And so I think that's, I'm sure for her is a proud moment, but it's also really cool to see that someone can be that resilient.
Marie wants to leave this impression on other athletes who face damaging injuries.
I know that whatever I'm dealt, I can handle it and I can actually succeed in spite of it. And that's going to be something that pushes me forward in every aspect. Because
Marie embodies more than just power and skill. Piece by piece, she is transforming pain into purpose. Every serve, spike, and dig is a testimony to never let her injuries define her.
Blue Raider Volleyball Senior Day is this Saturday, November 15th at 11:30 a.m. in the AMG here on campus. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Abby. The Blue Raider volleyball team starts their series against Missouri State this weekend at Alumni Memorial Gym. This is a big series for MTSU as they have never won a game against the Bears. The last time these teams faced off was in 2015, where Missouri State would come out on top 3-0. Middle Tennessee is coming off of a 6-game losing streak and looking to gain some momentum to conclude the regular season. First serve is set for 5 p.m. on Friday, followed by an 11:30 start time on Saturday. Hockey is getting ready to take the ice this weekend against Vanderbilt after dominating Kennesaw State 13-1. The Commodores are coming off 2 straight losses against Auburn, where they were outscored 15-5 in both games. Puck drop is set for 8:30 at Forward Ice Center, Bellevue, starting on Friday, and Game 2 will start at the same time on Saturday. Guys, back to you at the desk.
Thank you so much, Braden. A local business is taking part in the 100 Miles of Hate rivalry in a creative way. Marty and Liz Shoes, just off Thompson Lane here in Murfreesboro, is hosting a food drive in collaboration with their store up in Bowling Green. The two stores are both seeing who can collect the most canned food before the game on Saturday.
All food collected will be donated to local food pantries to help those who have been affected by the loss of SNAP benefits. The Murfreesboro location is encouraging locals to help them beat hunger and beat Bowling Green. If you want to help, donations can be left at the Marty and Liz store at 711 North Thompson Lane here in Murfreesboro.
Thank you for joining us at Middle Tennessee News. If you missed this or any show, you can watch them on our website, as well as special edition packages and entertainment pieces. I'm Willie Failer, joined by Emma Pickett, Bailey Lowe from the MTN Weather Center, and Braden Blackwell in the MTN Sports Den.
Make sure to follow us on all of our social media sites on Facebook /Middle Tennessee News or at Middle TN News on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. We'll see you next week for our next show.